Sunday morning, Gerald Aldridge, his son-in-law Ben Graham, and 6 others were out fishing nearly 3 miles off the coast of Murrells Inlet, near 3 Mile Reef. That's when their weekend trip turned into the unthinkable. Their boat started to sink in 35 feet of water.
Began to notice that we were taking on water, and we began to bail the water out.
But the effort was in vain. Water kept spilling into the boat too fast to get it out. Aldridge says after the boat started to take on water, it sank, and it all happened within just 10 minutes.
The engines had submerged, and we couldn't start the boat, and we just began to make preparations to go overboard.
They had just seconds to grab all the life jackets they could before watching their boat sink.
Once the boat went underwater, I went underwater and we saw everybody pop up, and we just started counting heads to make sure everybody was above the water. That's what I started doing, just to make sure we had all 8.
Graham, an Army veteran and medic, did what he knew best, keeping everyone calm and close together.
And I just told those guys just to stay calm. I didn't know what else to do.
They were forced to tread water for nearly an hour. All this while waves relentlessly crashed over them.
The waves were 8 to 10 feet, and swimming it just wasn't going to work. Even with life jackets on, you really couldn't swim anywhere. So we all latched together so that we were a bigger marker for somebody to find us.
And finally, someone did.
Some fishermen were nearby, and they began to yell for them, and they came over and began to pick us up.
Those fishermen were soon joined by rescue crews, and everyone was brought to shore. Aldridge's brother Jerry wasn't able to get a life jacket before abandoning ship. He was taken to the hospital after taking on too much water. After a day like this one, Aldridge and Graham know they're lucky to be alive.
Very happy everybody's okay. That was the main thing, is we're all family. So, you know, if you lose one, you pretty much lost everybody.
After more than an hour faced with the uncertainty of floating in the ocean miles offshore and not knowing if they'd ever be found, now they're just happy to be back on dry land. In Murrells Inlet, Mark Liverman, WPDE News Channel 15.